Going to open this up and continue the review. This is going to be a review on DARKHAWK from the Marvel Legends. And he has the Titus Build-A-Figure, the head part. And onto the figure itself, a fantastic interpretation of DARKHAWK. He's originally a 1990s character that was supposed to be the next big thing at Marvel Comics, and his book for the first 2 years was really good. But after that, some bad stories, bad artists and writers. The direction of the character was never the same and never as popular again. And it was kind of unfortunate because it was a good comic book character. And I would recommend reading the first 25 issues or so for those curious. 1990s book, but he's pretty obscure now. He's not famous at Marvel Comics. So it's good to see they got an action figure of him. He has an amulet here, which was like his main power source in the comic books. And let's just take a look at the sculpting. It's supposed to be an armored character. You see the head here. The shoulder pads are right there on the hinge, connected. These wings were either they come and go in the comics, and it's attached, but it would have been nice if it was removable, but it's not. And he had one claw thing here in the comics that could shoot out, but it can't over here. It's just in its normal pose in the comics look. It doesn't shoot out, just for show. And he didn't have one here, just on one hand. Well, let's take a look. The belt, separate piece. It's just like midnight blue, almost black costume with metal, grayish, silver parts to it. Let's try to show you the look to it. And Hasbro got all the details right. Does look accurate to the comics. Even if the wings are a little more updated, a little more modern. They made him kind of like more of a cosmic character in the books ever since. DARKHAWK is about 6 3/4 inches tall. As for the articulation, the head, ball jointed, pretty good range. Shoulder area, ball jointed, up, down, and this does not get in the way, thankfully. Bicep swivel, double articulation at the elbows. This doesn't get in the way too much because it's two separate parts. And the wrists, a little hard to spin around because of the forearm. You're not really going to get much in terms of articulation, but it is a closed fist. Pivot torso, good range. Swivel waist. Hips are ball jointed and up, down, in, out. Swivel thighs. Double knee articulation. It has calf articulation. And the ankles ball jointed and to the sides. And I'm going to give my final thoughts about DARKHAWK in a moment. So Rob, what do you think of DARKHAWK comic book version? And I think finally, you know, it's top quality, well made, looks like the comic character, and it just is a nice figure. The only, I guess, little negative is the wings are not removable. And in the comics, he had like a claw which could shoot out, but you can't do that here. It's just for look. But other than that, you know, and they kind of turned him cosmic in Marvel, But originally he was not really cosmic, and I think he was better as kind of like just a local hero rather than putting him in this cosmic type of setting. But so DARKHAWK, Marvel Legends, 6-inch figure. Good addition if you either know the character or you want obscure characters for your display. Then I definitely would recommend this guy. Thanks for watching, and talk to you later.
Join the excitement with Rob. Comic Toy Reviews. It's just plain awesome.